And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
All right, ready to go here. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
The wind and the pitch. That catches the outside corner, and this one is off and running. Next offering is downstairs.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
J.D. Davis stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To second, but way too late, safe there. Estrada into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And there's ball 4.
Now this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Jock Peterson in the box now, takes strike 1. First and second here, no outs. Caught him looking for the K. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Vaughn. 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. On the hill here today, Alex Cobb.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And a pitch. That's in for a strike. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Yoan Moncada. Kicks and deals.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Cobb checks the runner. Anderson back easily. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Now move to first. Anderson gets back easily. And a 2-1 on the way. Swings through that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swing.
Anderson runs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Luis Robert. That's off the mark. 1-0. Good eye right there.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in.
Anderson runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base. But it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on it just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Eloy Jimenez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Base hit center field. Anderson flying around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. Double steal. Pitch misses inside. And the throw out at third. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brandon Crawford. And here it comes. And there's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Rip to third. And Crawford is set down. Austin Slater stands in. Gold strike right there. One down, base is empty. Got him. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. in there for strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Benintendi is there. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, Benintendi to the plate. The right-hander back to work.
Benintendi.
And ball one. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those two guys picked ahead of him in the first round, but it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Righty delivers. Inside, just missed. Now, when you think about players in the past or even in today's game, who's a comparison?
He reminds me a little bit of Harold Baines. Both of them lefties, both outfielders, and he's shown similar types of production at the plate.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And the first offering is not close. And that's in for a strike. And a 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And up next for Chicago, Jake Burger. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Whites. Back at guaranteed rate field. Now it's the DH, Michael Conforto. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Yeah, the batter now, Tyro Estrada. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch, runner on the go. Pitch in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Now it's J.D. Davis. High fly ball down the left field line. Benintendi moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So the Giants leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning. Now, Tim Anderson. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the 1-0. And that's a strike. Line drive and a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Crawford, and that's 2. Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1. Bounced out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. 2 outs, runner at first. Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And takes low for ball 1. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Slater makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now Jack Peterson. That's in there. That's strike 1. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Righty to the plate. That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. And now 2-2. Struck him out looking. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Mitch Haniger. That's a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch misses inside, and a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the dirt. Throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Next pitch misses way outside.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And bottom of the 4th. And now Gavin Sheets. Cobb back to work. Good eye right there. Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. There's a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one ripped. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Benintendi stands in now and watches strike 1. 0 for 1 so far. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in, and that's going to roll to the wall. Vaughn rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He's also in to score, and it's 4-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, Estrada. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Burger. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jacob Junis up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Stripling getting loose as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Tim Anderson. Out towards right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners. And
Jacob Junis on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
1-2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Let's send this guy to the shower. Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And next to him for the Sox, Luis Robert, 1 for 2. To the right side. Gets it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Austin Slater. That's in there. Strike 1.
All these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Slater checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swung on, belted. Robert raging back towards the wall. Still going back to the warning track. Makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Conforto now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And down on strikes. And good work there is doing there for San Francisco. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Eloy Jimenez. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
These White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Next pitch is outside. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Peterson moving back. Back some more. And gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and 1 out now. Andrew Vaughn now. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. In the dirt. Got the out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Up the middle, Crawford on the run, throw to first, and that is that. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Blake Sable. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Lifted in the air, right field. Sheets pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's J.D. Davis. Out to short. Anderson to first. And the inning is over. Offense here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First offering misses the mark. Grandal, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Peterson makes the grab. That takes care of Grandal. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for Chicago, Jake Burger. And that's in there for strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Anderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There's the strike. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Anderson flying around third. Throw, and it gets away. The run scores all the way from first, and it's an 8-run lead.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Ross Stripling. He's making his second appearance of the season. And at second with one away. Luis Robert getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jimenez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. This one grounded to Davis. Slings it across. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and Jack Peterson stands in. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Moncada tossed to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Haniger in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's real.
And that one is lifted in the air. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. There's Crawford now, open stance on that left side. Ground ball right side, in time to Vaughn, and Crawford is set down. Here's the center fielder, Austin Slater, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now he gets away from Grandal. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even.
2-2 now.
Right through there, got him. So he's gotten deep. Back here on the south side. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. The pitch. There's a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it is 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That to right. Haniger has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Benintendi up here. In there, and it's 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Peterson makes the grab. And Benintendi is out. And there's 2 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. That one's in there, 0-1. Sheets, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
To the right side. Wade takes it himself, and that's the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th, so here's Wade now. In for a strike, 0-1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Conforto batting with 1 down takes a strike. In the air, right field. Sheets glides to his left, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Sable in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for Sam. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jake Burger. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
And the 0-2. Upstairs.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Haniger has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And now, Tim Anderson.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And there's the strike. Fly ball to right. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Moncada in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. 2 away. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Man at first, Luis Robert, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Over to first, and he saved. Anderson off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the inning. Back at guaranteed rate field. And now J.D. Davis. In for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And down on strikes he goes, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Here's Jack Peterson. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Haniger. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. The 1-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Anderson, and it's a double play to end the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.